What's up, y'all? What's poppin'? It's D. Watch react to this video by Jimmy High Roller. This is when disrespecting another player goes too far. You disrespect another player, they're gonna disrespect you right back. They might do something else, you know, that goes beyond what you originally did. I used to be that type of person. You know, I've changed. I've come a long way. But I used to be the type of person that if someone did something to me, like, I would come at you like 10 times harder. Like, if you did something trifling to me or something to betray me or anything like that, like, I would come at you with the most twisted shit, and you just like, damn, like, I know I fucked up, but why you have to do da-da-da? Like, I used to be that type of person, but you know, I've changed my ways. I've calmed down a lot, but anywho, let's see what happens when you disrespect another player. Let's watch.
Shooting 69% from the free throw line.
There's James. He was looking for contact from Shanell. O'Neal, got a piece of it.
This is Anderson Varejao. After watching his teammate miss a dunk, he came down the court, put up a valiant effort, but instead got folded like a lawn chair by a man half a foot shorter than him and 50 pounds lighter. Look at this. This is fucked up. You don't recover from stuff like this. Just disrespectful. In fact, the NBA has had its fair share of disrespectful moments, like when Shaquille O'Neal dunked so hard on Chris Dudley, he nearly made him cry in the middle of a basketball game. Or the infamous moment when Allen Iverson crossed over and then stepped over Tyronn Lue. Or what about the time when Scottie Pippen dunked so hard on Patrick Ewing, it hurt my feelings. Moments that these players wish we didn't remember, but we'll never forget. Imagine working your entire life, pursuing a nearly impossible goal, then getting drafted to the NBA in the first round and becoming an Olympian, just to be remembered as the guy that Vince Carter jumped over that one time. We all remember these all-time disrespectful moments. They were monumental. But what about in 2014 when Jeremy Lin in Staples Center waved off Kobe Bryant in the final minutes of a tie game, which is basically a death sentence? Now, it takes a brave man to wave off the Black Mamba in his own house. And luckily for Lin, he hit this shot. Granted, he did have to provide a full-length essay to Kobe explaining why on earth he waved him off. Because, quite honestly, you don't just shrug off a 5-time champion and crunch
Kobe, like, okay, explain what you're trying to do.
You don't talk trash to a man that whooped up on you the last time you played him. Like when Enes Kanter said that Zion Williamson was overhyped and just Julius Randle with hops.
I kind of feel like he's overhyped. I feel like he's Julius Randle with hops.
Julius Randle proceeded to remind Kanter that the last time Kanter tried to guard him, Randle dropped 45 points. But at least Randle waited to clap back on Twitter. Unlike Rafer Alston in 2009, who was getting busted so bad by Eddie House, he just slapped the man across the head. Eddie didn't say anything. He didn't touch him. He just came off the bench and lit Alston up for 31, which I guess is grounds for getting the taste slapped out your mouth. But from one particular angle, you can actually see Eddie House bump skip after this 3. So that's a case of double disrespect. Now, most NBA fans know that Ben Wallace is one of the strongest players of all time. But what you may not know is that he is so strong that one time he met Shaquille O'Neal at the rim and blocked him so hard that Shaq ended up on his back. Wallace was 6'8", 240. Shaq was 7'1", 325. The man couldn't even get the ball out of his hands.
O'Neal deep in the post, lots of contact. Oh, what a block by Wallace!
That was a nice block.
Now that's when O'Neal sized that post without fouling him, and Wallace managed to do it.
With the strength of 10 crackheads, Ben Wallace sent Shaq back to the earth.
Bruh, not 10 crackheads.
Just disrespectful.
I'm done.
But I mean, at least Shaq and Wallace played the same position. In 2006, Chris Paul had one of the nastiest and underrated dunks in recent history when he packed one on a young Dwight Howard. Yes, you heard that right. And no, you are not in a parallel universe. 13 years ago, Chris Paul, a 6-foot guard, posterized Dwight Howard, a 7-foot shot-blocking center.
Number 2, Hornets Magic.
Yeah, that's crazy. You gotta come through, CP.
And as if that wasn't disrespectful enough, Mans drew a foul while doing it. On the other end of the basketball spectrum, you have a guy that is so incompetent that he misses 4 point-blank layups in a row on his own hoop. And then to top this off, he gets rejected by his own teammates and then does this weird walk-off trot, as if he's not even surprised he was shooting on the wrong hoop. Like he's disappointed he didn't score on his own basket. Dude is just weird. But foreign basketball can get weird at times. Like last season when Calvin Abueva of the Philippine Basketball Association and Terrence Jones, former NBA player, got into an odd but funny, but ultimately fucked up altercation. It all started when Abueva drops a shoulder on Jones, sending him to the floor. Jones then gets back at Abueva by sneaking in a shot to the giblets, immediately dropping Abueva like a bag of rocks. And after running around for about 6 years, it appeared that Calvin was over it. Little did Jones know, Abueva wanted one last shot on him.
Puts it up, doesn't work. Jones with a board. Oh! And Calvin just clothesline. Dennis Jones. And Dennis Jones wants a piece of the big.
While chasing a rebound later that game, Calvin Abueva catches Terrence Jones off guard with what appears to be a clothesline from the depths of hell. One of the dirtiest and most disrespectful acts I've ever seen on the court. And to make matters worse, after causing an all-out brawl, getting ejected from the game, and facing an indefinite suspension, Abueva somehow manages to make matters worse by climbing onto the scorer's table and dancing to the Real Slim Shady by Eminem.
Why is he dancing like that? No. What is wrong?
Why are you doing this? Why are you so out of control? Why are you dancing like that? Please, stop
with the
it.
tongue out and
Can
everything.
Please get this situation under control. My God. And to top all of this off, this all took place on ESPN 5. So a whopping 27 people witnessed this madness. Absolutely.
I didn't know they had ESPN 5.
But disrespect does not discriminate.
I know they had nothing past ESPN too.
At any time. Like in the 2017 NBA playoffs when LeBron and the Cavs were doing their annual beatdown of the Toronto Raptors, and while up by 16 points, LeBron draws a foul, acts like a fool, then grabs a beer from a concessions lady and pretends to drink it. This is in the middle of a playoff game, and LeBron is so confident that the Cavs got this in the bag that he's now cracking jokes, doing sketch comedy on the sidelines. Just imagine if, like, Ron Baker did this, or like Jared Dudley or something. That would be a huge fine and possibly a suspension. But hey, when you're the king, you can do stuff like this.
It's not that big of a deal.
Everyone knows you're a wine guy. Speaking of disrespect and confidence, in 2012, in a game against the Bobcats, Kobe Bryant was so confident that he would sink a free throw that he bet Gerald Wallace $500,000 that he would make it. In a 2-point game, with 4.8 seconds left in the fourth, Kobe Bryant was making $500,000 bets just to flex his dominance.
Yeah, look, you know what? That's well done this time. Relishes it. And he and Gerald Wallace are having a conversation. That's Kobe and Gerald Wallace going at each other while Kobe's on the free throw line. Gerald's still talking to him. They're still having a conversation as Kobe's about to shoot the biggest free throw of the night.
Give my $500,000, bitch. Bitch.
That's just all in fun.
But at least Wallace was disrespected by an NBA legend. Unlike DeMarcus Cousins, who was called out by Brittany Griner in 2016.
I like Brittany Griner. She's so cute. What happened with that?
She could beat him one-on-one. And as much as I would like to think she was joking, I am absolutely positive she really thinks she could beat DeMarcus Cousins.
I'm glad she's that confident in her abilities. But she's also a little delusional. It's not a walk in the park over here.
That's not even fair.
Better than the third best post player on the men's team.
I'm just going to use that to fuel this. I mean, I'm better, but
And I know that kind of gets at him, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, little man.
The best part about this
I thought my voice
is
was
the
deep.
reaction from other NBA players.
I saw her at an event recently. I didn't know she sounded like that.
Well, what the outcome would be.
Like the confidence BG, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But I would like to see that. I would pay to see that.
I pay for our ticket. Front row, though. I gotta be front row.
I got cuz on that one.
But nothing tops the reaction from women's basketball coach legend Gino Ariamas when he heard what Griner said.
If there's no referee, I'm gonna go to the ATM and I'm gonna sell my house and I'm gonna put all my money on DeMarcus Cousins.
Damn.
Fatality.
Now, Ben Simmons is known for his lack of three-point shooting. So to really humiliate the guy, Jimmy Kimmel brought him onto his show and challenged him to make a three. On this hoop with this ball. Just look at it.
That's so
This
rude.
is an NBA player.
How nervous are you on a scale of 1 to 8,500 right now?
8,500.
8,500, all right. Will Ben make the shot? It's time to find out. Let's play big skip ball. Cousins out. Help me get this ball up.
Y'all say he was good. I never watched him play. I wouldn't even did that. I'm like, y'all got me fucked up.
But of all the disrespectful moments, quite possibly the saddest came last season when Harrison Barnes, two-time NBA champion, was traded from the Dallas Mavericks in the middle of a game.
This is being reported, folks, from Bleacher Report. Reportedly,
What? They could do
Harrison
that?
Barnes, mid-game, is being traded to Sacramento for Justin Jackson and Zach Randolph. It's reportedly.
This isn't even funny. Like, this is
that's
actually
wild.
messed up. Look at the man. This is sad. But the game of basketball can be a rough place. The humiliation, the desperation, and the flat-out disrespect. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, until next time.
This is a really good video. I liked his little narration and his little clips and shit. This is a good video. Hey, people are super disrespectful sometimes. It's like, damn, you ain't have to do all that. But yeah, this was really entertaining. Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.